From the moment we wake up, we are bombarded with a constant stream of decisions. Coffee or tea, hit the snooze button or rise and shine. These seemingly simple choices set the tone for our day, influencing our mood and productivity. Each choice, no matter how trivial, seems to reinforce our inherent belief in free will, the idea that we are the conscious authors of our thoughts and actions. We navigate through a maze of options, believing each turn is a testament to our autonomy. We feel as though we are in control, steering the course of our lives through a series of deliberate choices. Whether it's choosing a career path or deciding what to have for dinner, we cherish this sense of control. This intuitive sense of agency is so deeply ingrained that it forms the bedrock of our legal systems, our moral judgments, and even our sense of self. Our entire societal structure is built on the premise that individuals are responsible for their actions. But what if this cherished notion of free will is nothing more than an illusion, a trick of our neurochemistry? What if our brains are simply creating a narrative to make sense of decisions that have already been made subconsciously? What if our conscious experience of making choices is merely the tail end of a chain of unconscious processes, a story our brains tell us after the decision has already been made? This perspective challenges the very core of our understanding of human nature. These are not merely philosophical musings, but questions that have been brought into sharp focus by a groundbreaking surgical procedure. This procedure has opened new avenues of understanding, revealing the intricate workings of the human mind. This surgery, while seemingly routine in its medical application, has yielded extraordinary insights into the mechanics of human decision-making, challenging our fundamental assumptions about free will and the nature of consciousness itself. It forces us to reconsider what it means to be truly in control of our lives. The surgery in question is deep brain stimulation, or DBS, a procedure used to treat a variety of neurological disorders, including some of the most challenging and debilitating conditions known to medicine. These disorders include Parkinson's disease, epilepsy, and chronic pain, which can severely impact a person's quality of life. In DBS, electrodes are meticulously implanted into specific regions of the brain, delivering continuous electrical impulses that modulate neural activity. This precise targeting is crucial for the success of the procedure. While the precise mechanisms by which DBS exerts its therapeutic effects are still being unraveled, ongoing research is shedding light on how these electrical impulses can alter brain function. Its success in alleviating debilitating symptoms is undeniable, offering hope and improved quality of life to many patients who had exhausted other treatment options. However, alongside its clinical benefits, DBS has inadvertently provided a unique window into the workings of the human mind, offering insights that extend beyond medical treatment. By directly stimulating specific brain circuits, neuroscientists have been able to observe the impact on patients' thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in real time, something that was previously unimaginable. The results have been nothing short of astonishing, revealing intricate details about how our brains function and how our conscious experience is shaped. These findings have shown that our conscious experience is significantly influenced by unconscious processes, many of which are beyond our control. During DBS surgery, patients remain awake, their brains exposed, allowing neuroscientists to probe the intricate circuitry of their minds in real time. This intimate glimpse into the neural basis of human experience has thrown into question our long-held beliefs about free will, suggesting that our conscious choices may not be as free as we think. The implications of these discoveries are profound, challenging our understanding of human nature and the very essence of what it means to make a choice. As we continue to explore the depths of the human brain, we may find that the line between conscious decision-making and unconscious influence is far more blurred than we ever imagined. This ongoing research not only holds promise for treating neurological disorders, but also for unlocking the mysteries of the human mind. One of the most striking discoveries to emerge from DBS research is the profound impact that electrical stimulation can have in patients' subjective experiences and behaviors. Deep brain stimulation, or DBS, has shown that by altering the electrical impulses in the brain, you can change how people feel, think, and act. In one remarkable case, a patient undergoing DBS for obsessive-compulsive disorder suddenly felt an overwhelming urge to sing along to a Johnny Cash song playing in the operating room. This was not a mere coincidence, but a direct result of the electrical stimulation. As the electrical current was adjusted, the urge dissipated, almost as if a switch had been flipped, only to return with renewed intensity when the stimulation was resumed. This on and off switch for behavior is both fascinating and unsettling. This anecdote, while seemingly trivial, highlights a profound point. Our conscious desires, our impulses, even our taste in music, can be manipulated by simply tweaking the electrical activity in specific brain circuits. Our sense of self, the very core of our identity, is intricately tied to these electrical patterns. If the flick of a switch can alter our preferences and behaviors so dramatically, it calls into question the very notion of conscious control. Are we truly in charge of our actions, or are we at the mercy of our brain's electrical whims? This raises deep philosophical questions about free will and autonomy. Are we truly the authors of our actions, or are we merely puppets dancing to the tune of our neural circuitry? The implications of these findings are far-reaching, challenging the foundations of our legal and moral systems, which are predicated on the assumption that we are rational agents, capable of making free and responsible choices. If our actions are ultimately the product of unconscious brain processes beyond our control, then the traditional notions of culpability and moral responsibility are called into question. This could revolutionize how we approach everything from criminal justice to personal relationships. Understanding the brain's role in shaping behavior might lead to more compassionate and effective ways of dealing with human actions. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the brain, we must grapple with these ethical and philosophical dilemmas. The journey is as much about understanding ourselves as it is about understanding the brain. The future of neuroscience holds the promise of unlocking the secrets of our minds, but it also challenges us to rethink what it means to be human. Further evidence for the illusory nature of free will comes from experiments conducted during DBS surgery for Parkinson's disease. In these studies, patients were asked to perform simple tasks, such as pressing a button at a time of their choosing, while their brain activity was monitored. Astonishingly, researchers found that they could predict with a high degree of accuracy when a patient would decide to press the button several seconds before the patient was even aware of making the decision. These findings suggest that our conscious experience of making a choice is merely the tail end of a chain of unconscious neural events. The decision to act is made long before we are consciously aware of it, and our conscious mind simply plays catch-up, creating a narrative that gives us the illusion of control. This disconnect between our conscious experience and the underlying reality of our brain activity has profound implications for our understanding of free will. If our decisions are predetermined by unconscious processes, then the concept of free will as we traditionally understand it may be an illusion.